Mob Squad back with another video. Today we're going to be discussing our players who we think are going to make the All-Star team in the Eastern Conference.
Based off skill, like no Dwayne Wade and Vince Carter.
Yeah, we're going based off their performance this year and only this year. Okay, who would like to start us off here?
I will actually.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So my starters from I have Kyrie, Kemba, Giannis, Kawhi, and Embiid. I think.
agree with that.
Yeah.
I have a little bit different, but for
Yeah,
the most part, very
mostly, yeah. I think all those guys deserve.
Mhm.
Kemba's the only one that might not deserve to be a starter.
Mhm.
That's about it, just because his team's not doing great. Off the bench, I have Ben Simmons.
Yep.
I got Blake Griffin, who has actually been playing really well.
Yeah.
I have Victor Oladipo, who I think has also been playing.
Yeah, you got to put
well.
him in there. Team's
Yeah.
third in
Yeah.
the East.
He's just carrying them. I do have Lowry based off their performance.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
I don't think he's the best point guard in the East by any means, but he's just
He's really helping
he's
this team.
consistent. Yeah, his team's the best in the
Mhm.
division.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Then I have Jimmy Butler,
Mm-hmm.
which again,
Okay. He's only been in the East for a little while.
I know
And
that's
the-
what I was thinking.
I don't know.
But I just feel like
I don't know, for a fourth seed, I don't know if you should be able to put three players
I know.
in.
I was a bit against that, but then, it was one of the first games he got back. Or not, he got back. He was playing for the Sixers. He had a game winner.
Mhm.
I feel like, I just feel like he's too good to be left out. Kind of.
Okay, understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But remember, we're just going just straight off this year.
Yeah. Again, I think he's too good to be left out.
Okay.
Then I have Tatum, which might be a bit biased because I'm a Celtics fan.
Yeah.
But again, I put
Only
Tatum in there.
averaging 16 points a game.
I know.
There's a lot of players
I know.
averaging that.
And then I put Pascal Siakam because, which I wasn't too sure about this, but I put Pascal Siakam because again, top seed in the East.
Okay. So is he a top three player on that team?
Yes, I think he's better than Serge Ibaka.
Yeah.
Personally, I think he's better than Serge Ibaka.
Maybe Giannis.
What?
Did you say Giannis?
Yeah, so
Oh, you
Giannis
said
Giannis was
Oh,
a starter.
that
Yeah.
makes sense.
And then the two that I was kind of on the boat with were D'Angelo Russell and Nikola Vucevic, but I don't think they're good. Or not that they're not good enough. I don't
don't think
see
so?
them. I don't see their success this season better than being like Siakam. What's he averaging? He's averaging
Easy a lot, actually.
yeah,
18.
yeah, 18, 8 rebounds or something like
Yeah.
that. Which D'Angelo Russell was he averaging 20? Right?
21.
Yeah. That's good, but he's not really doing a ton else. And Nikola Vucevic is on the Magic, so I'm
Okay. Understandable.
That's my list. So.
Okay, I'm going to go through my list. So for starters, I got Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
He's really took on a bigger leadership role this year.
Yeah.
And he's been playing incredible, so he's definitely a starter in my opinion. Next, I got Victor Oladipo.
Alright, yeah.
Because
I can live with that.
teams third in the East, even though his scoring numbers are a little bit down, I think he's definitely an all-star in this league. And I think this year he deserves to be a starter. The way he's been able to lead this Indiana Pacers team that really did not have a lot of expectations coming into last year. Everyone this year thought they got lucky last year, they're really not that good of a team. But I really think he should be an all-star starter. And then I got Kawhi Leonard, Giannis, and Embiid to round up my starters. Off the bench, I got Kemba, Bradley Beal. I think Bradley Beal's a definite all-star this year.
I agree.
Dude,
the
why-
Wizards are so bad.
No, they're not, dude. They're much better without him. When John Wall is playing, the ball movement is just not there.
The Wizards went from
Completely.
one of the worst teams, and they could make the playoffs.
The Wizards beat the Bucks. They beat the Raptors, and then they lost to the Raptors in a double OT game. Since John Wall's been out, they've been much more competitive, and I think a lot of it has to contribute.
Don't get me wrong. Bradley
James
Beal
Harden.
is the best player on that team. I think he's better than John Wall.
I do
personally.
too. And I think he's
But-
an automatic
yeah.
all-star.
But this is not just as
Dude,
of late.
see, you can't
this
say
is the
Siakam
entire-
is better than Bradley Beal. Are you serious?
I'd rather.
No, that's a lie.
That's insane.
If I was to start the team, I'd rather have
Bradley Beal.
Pascal
Bradley Beal.
I'd rather. I think Bradley
Pascal-
Beal is
Pa-
better.
Bradley
Pascal
Beal's had a much
Siakam
better team
has
this year.
accomplished more this year.
No, he hasn't.
He's
What?
He's in the 1 seed. Okay, how much is
But
Bradley
he's
Beal
not the
averaging?
reason why they're in the 1 seed.
Yeah, but he.
He's just on the
They
team,
would not be in the 1 seed if he
Bradley
didn't
Beal can
improve
get
as much
traded
as
to
he
one of
did.
the best teams in the league, turn him into a top seed, in my opinion.
But he's not.
You trade him to the Lakers, and they're a top 3 team in the West, in my opinion.
I just don't.
I think you're tripping. I would.
Plus-
Bradley Beal's definitely
Plus, Brett,
a player.
for my list at least, I have like very few big men.
Okay.
I'm trying to do
I got Ben
But-
Simmons.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of centers on that.
Yeah,
I have no
I have Ben
centers.
Simmons. Coming off the bench in the
He's
All-Star
very
game. Yeah, he's been very good. Just
Yeah, he is.
he's definitely the second best player on their team. Then I got Blake Griffin, who's
that makes
he's
sense.
killing it. He's really keeping the Pistons playoff chances alive. And then I got Nikola Vucevic.
Okay.
He's averaging like 22 and 12.
I mean, but the Magic are not a good.
No, they're not that bad.
So
Dude, they're
bad,
really
though.
not that bad if you think about it. They're right at the edge of the playoffs in the East.
Yeah.
They're like I think they're 8 or 9 seed right now.
But in
Okay,
reality,
the
that's not
Pistons
very
are
good
not,
because
Yeah, so they're 8.
Like,
the eighth seed in the
So
play,
bad,
in the
though.
East is
like,
not
do you think
a very good team,
Aaron
honestly.
Gordon's like
Yeah,
arguably
but-
better than?
No,
Will
he's
Vucevic?
better, but I would say Vucevic has been playing better this year. And I think you gotta give him the nod. He's worked hard. I think he's better. Okay, he's not a better player than Siakam or Tatum, but this year he's had better numbers by a lot.
Yeah, but it seems like.
But
like, again,
but
it's-
Siakam's not that type of player. Like you can't put Siakam on a team and be like you're good.
Like
He's
does
kind of
work.
like Draymond Green in that sense.
Yeah, Siakam
Yeah.
is like that.
But they're not as
Nikola
dominant as
Vucevic,
the
like-
Warriors by any means.
No, they're not.
Raptors, I don't think so.
I think it'd be a good finals though.
Yeah, that'd be a good
Yeah.
one. Okay.
Gotcha, just Warriors.
Then
I
these
can live
last
with
two
Vucevic.
positions were hard to pick. I gotta pick 2 players out of these 4: Kyle Lowry, Zach LaVine, Jimmy Butler, D'Angelo Russell. And the first nod I'm giving it to is D'Angelo Russell, carrying the Knicks to the Nets to a
Knicks?
6 seed.
6 seed.
He's been a really good leader, and he's a bucket. Like he will get
He
you.
is a walking bucket.
When they're down, he can carry them back. He's shooting the ball at a very high percent this year, and I think what the Nets have been able to do, a lot of it contributes to D'Angelo Russell.
Like,
And then my final reserve spot, I gotta give it to Kyle Lowry, just because I think he's still, I wouldn't say he's a top point guard in this league, but he's still a borderline all-star player, and his team's doing very well. So I think you gotta give him the nod
so
over Zach LaVine, whose team's really not doing well, and Jimmy Butler, who's had some locker room problems when he's gone to Philly, and to be honest, they're not beating the best of teams. They're playing good, and they're the 4th seed, but when they play against teams that they're gonna play in the playoffs, I don't see them getting past the second round.
again,
13.
All-Star is regular season though.
Yeah, but
like again, I think the only thing really against Jimmy Butler is like he hasn't really been in the East that long. He's not the best player on his team.
Mhm.
His team's not the best, but
yeah, he's only averaging I think 18 or 19.
again, it's not great. But like
Yeah.
Okay.
I think if you put him on his own team, like Chicago a couple years back,
Yeah.
he dominates. But
I don't see him.
He's kind of like
being able to
he's kind of like an
so-
alpha dog though. Like he needs to be the leader.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
problem. I don't think he can really play in those types of systems. Dan,
I can live with him not being on the in the All-Star game, but like I'd rather.
I don't think he's a very entertaining player either. Like I think I'd rather see like D'Angelo Russell make it.
All right, so my starters I have Kemba Walker, Kyrie Irving,
Mhm.
Kawhi Leonard, Giannis, and Embiid. So
Makes sense.
kind of the usual. Or
Yeah,
Connor had Oladipo, but I feel like you could argue
They're
that
interchangeable.
Kemba
yeah,
has
definitely.
produced a lot more. But next I have D'Angelo Russell.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yep. I mean, carrying the Nets right now.
They're a 6 seed. Like
Yeah, no.
you
I
cannot say you come in the season you thought the Nets would be a 6 seed in the East.
I got Bradley Beal.
Yep, understandable.
Yep. Best player on the Wizards.
Definitely.
Next I got Blake Griffin.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I got Ben Simmons.
Yep.
Then I got Oladipo.
Uh-huh.
And I got Serge Ibaka.
That does
Nah,
not.
that's
Serge Ibaka.
that's
Serge
the one.
Ibaka is-
The
The
third
other
best
ones
player. Actually,
No, 4th.
not
could be the
fourth.
second best player on the Raptors. I would
You
say
think
he's
he's better
better
than
than Kyle Lowry.
No. I can't. I just can't.
He's the defensive presence.
Yeah,
He is, but there's a lot of players not.
He can shoot threes, and he's a big guy.
Okay, yeah. He really has
Stretch
changed his
four.
game.
Vucevic is about to stretch 4 right now. Not
I don't really
defensively.
think he's a stretch four.
He's not a
He's
big
a
guy.
five.
Serge Ibaka
Like a
is
stretch big. How about that?
who's
I'd
like
take
for a better
Vucevic,
team.
but-
So.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
okay.
on offense.
You have a point.
Alright? And last but not least, I got Chris Middleton. Sharpshooter.
But that's
Well,
about
yeah.
it right now. Like,
The reason why I can't put him there is because his numbers are a little bit down, and like even though the Bucks
You can
play
say he's
really
the
well-
best shooter on the Bucks.
Yeah,
He-
I mean
he
you can say Brooke
probably
Lopez is. Should Brooke Lopez be in the All-Star game? No. So that's my reasoning there, and his numbers are down. And to be honest, I don't think fans really want to vote for him. He's a boring player. Like he might be one of the
He's
most
one of the
boring.
best 3-point shooters.
He's a very good 3-point shooter. I think he should be a candidate
The
for
Bucks are kind of.
the 3-point shooting.
No one really
contest.
knows anyone except for
Yeah,
Giannis.
I'd like to
but
see him.
You gotta give credit to other
Or
players
Malcolm
on the team,
Brogdon.
too.
Malcolm
It's not
Brogdon.
just Giannis.
No, I would put Malcolm Brogdon over him.
Chris Middleton's
Malcolm
the second
Brogdon's
best.
playing
No, Chris
incredible.
Middleton's the second best player on that team. I don't think that he's
Questionable. I think
I
there's a
think
chance
he's
that
second
Malcolm
best
Brogdon
player.
might be better.
like. There definitely is a chance,
Right now.
but
Mhm.
I just don't see Chris Middleton being that all-star level. Like, wait, so who did you not have Vucevic?
No.
You
Nah, I
didn't
didn't have
have Siakam?
Vucevic.
Or Tatum.
It was
Tatum.
close between
Tatum.
Ibaka and Siakam. I feel like
Tatum-
Ibaka
Tatum was,
is
Tatum was definitely a no, I thought.
Tatum, I feel like he's kind of.
Ibaka is just a better
Tatum's not that
defender.
good. I don't think Tatum's been that good.
And
this year.
Tatum,
Yeah,
nah.
like,
Definitely.
I
16
feel like
points.
Kyrie should.
Oh.
He's the only deserving player on the Celtics to be
Probably.
an all-star.
They should be better than a 5 seed. If they were a 2 seed, who were a 1 seed, I could see where you could argue for Tatum, but they're just not. So.
I mean, there's probably more centers on our list, like
Mhm.
maybe
Like Vucevic.
Andre Drummond,
Andre Drummond, yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah, but again, Blake
Hassan
Griffin's.
Whiteside,
I feel like
Hassan
no,
Whiteside.
not Hassan. Kelly
okay.
Olynyk.
probably
Oh.
not. I'm just kidding.
But
You guys want to end the video here?
yeah.
Okay, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and peace.